What's up, everybody? Yo, can you hear me? We live. All right, man. What's up, everybody? MLG TV here. And you already know, we got a special one for you. The Bama game starts in 20 minutes. So I wanted to give you guys my full bracket breakdown before we get to it. Shout out to everybody tapping in with us. I ain't going to waste your time. First game up on the slate. Let me see. Can y'all see this, though? Let me see. Let me go back a little bit so y'all can see the teams. All right. First matchup today, we got Alabama facing off against Oklahoma. And I like Bama in this spot, man. I think Bama comes away with a big win here. Kalen DeBoer needs it for his job, basically. I'm not going to say he's on a hot seat yet, but this is a big game here for him, and he's a known coach. He's a winner. So I think his background and winning, I think him having some extra time to drop some for a week. Oklahoma had that extra rest, but that might turn into rust. So this will be should be a low scoring matchup here. I think Bama pulls it out with a little bit more offense, squeezes by Oklahoma, and gets his victory. Next matchup, we got A&M in Miami. This is going to be a good game, y'all. I like Miami to get the W here. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if A&M won this game. It's a tough matchup. Both these defenses are solid. But I think Miami has the better offense. Notice the trend here. We're going with offenses. I think they have Carson Beck, the more polished quarterback. He's been in these big games with Georgia. So I think Miami shows up. It's tough, though. Sometimes the bad Miami could show up. But that's who I got moving along there. Next matchup, Tulane, Ole Miss. I got to go with Ole Miss. I picked Tulane early in the year to make it to the playoff, but they're a first-round exit. As I predicted since week 2, I said they'll get here and they'll take a loss, and they're facing a bad matchup here against Ole Miss, a team that already beat them this season. They might not cover this time, or they might cover this time, but Ole Miss will get out of here with a victory. Next game, we got Oregon, JMU. Oregon all the way. We ain't much really need to be said about that game. All right, let's go to the next round matchups. It'll be Bama versus Indiana. I know Bama might be a trendy upset in this matchup, but I'm going to take Indiana in this one to beat Bama if it gets to that. Whether Indiana faces Oklahoma or Bama, I think Indiana moves along to the next round. Next matchup, Texas Tech, Oregon. Tough game, man. I love Oregon. I think Oregon is somehow squeeze out a victory, but that's going to be a tough matchup because Texas Tech defense is well polished, and they paid that money for them to have a stiff defense. So I like Oregon to win, but that's a tough game to pick. Next matchup, Ohio State, Miami, whether it's Miami or Texas A&M. Ohio State's moving along. I really don't have to say much. This is the best team in the country. They're still the best team. They lost by Indiana on a heartfelt loss, a field goal they barely missed. So I think they're going to be pissed. I think the boys are going to be mad. None of the players have been winning many awards, so I think they come out and smash whoever they play first round. Georgia, Ole Miss. Now, this could get tricky, man, because I'm a big Bulldogs guy. You know, I love Georgia Bulldogs. I've been a fan. To me, they were like the next Bama, but this game, these teams know each other very well. And this Ole Miss coaching staff is mostly still intact besides Lane Kiffin. Some of the guys came back to coach this playoff. So I'm going to go with an upset here, man. I'm going to take Ole Miss to beat Georgia. I know a lot of people are going to be surprised by that. And, yeah, Georgia can still very well win. But I have this weird feeling that we're going to see an upset second round. And the only one I can see is maybe Georgia. I know Ohio State's not going to lose. Indiana shouldn't lose. and I lean Oregon. I like this Oregon team. I actually think Oregon has an outside chance to win the title, but I'm going with Ole Miss to upset. So now my Final Four would be Oregon versus Indiana. I know it's hard to beat a team twice, but it's something about this Indiana team, man. I count them out, and they show up every time. You know, before I did this bracket, I really liked Oregon to get far. But I think I'm going to take Indiana to beat Oregon again. I really am. Something about this Indiana team, man. I think we see a rematch. And if it's Ohio State, Ole Miss, you know I'm picking Ohio State. Whether it's Ole Miss or Georgia, I'm picking Ohio State. I'm picking Indiana, Ohio State rematch. Give us what we want. Give the people what we want. Give us that rematch. That was a good game. And if that happens, y'all, I got Ohio State winning the title. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe, tap in for the win. We about to watch this Bama game right now. It should be a good one. Hopefully the boys come through. Roll Tide, baby. In the meantime, in between time, let's get this cash, y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Yeah. You know, success is not just measured by how much money you make.